Hi everyone, welcome back to the table. I'm Kim Ganassin and this is episode 2. What does the table mean? Why am I doing a vlog called The Table? Why is it called The Table? And what does it mean to you? Most importantly, where does it come from? So let's get started right away with a story. I want you to climb into this little train with me. We're going to take a ride. Let me lead you there, okay? Here we go. You're in your bed, having a lovely, lovely, oblivious sleep, deep, deep, no dreams, snoring your cute little head off. You are just out. And all you know is blackness in your head, blissful darkness. And then you hear voices. You hear people chatting and chattering, and you start to open your eyes and it's very bright white, and you see yourself among all kinds of people that you don't know, and you're vertical, you're standing elbow to elbow, and you think to yourself, I didn't know I was at a party. I don't know these people. I've never been here. Okay. And someone comes from beyond the crowd, walks up to you, grabs you by the arm, and you look at them and you think, I know this person. I don't recognize them, but you feel it in your bones. You know this person. Something in your bones rings and just says, yep, that's them. Okay, that's them. And your friend grabs you by the arm and says, let's go. And you're like, okay, let's go. And you let them lead you beyond the crowd. And just as you move past the crowd, all of a sudden, the white is gone. The voices are gone. And you have black sky above, dark, dark night sky, except for a really big full moon shining just enough light where you can see yourself and your friend. And you're barefoot, and you're walking across beautiful, warm, golden sand that doesn't have any edges on it, rounded little pieces of sand that don't hurt your feet. And you walk onto that sandy surface, and you look around, and all of a sudden there's no people anymore. You're on a different planet. Sure seems like a different planet. It's dark and it has a moon. It's got warm golden sand, and it's peaceful as anything. And before you know it, you can see beautiful stone pillars around you, but they're not so close that you feel confined, and they're not so intentionally placed that you can say, oh, I'm in the middle of a circle or a square or anything like that. They're just placed there, and you get the feeling that there is an intention behind this place. And the intention must be to receive you, because all of a sudden you just feel like you become a part of it. And your feet just sink into that warm sand. And you take a breath and you realize that this atmosphere, dark as can be, quiet as can be, it's not still, and it's not truly empty. It's waiting for you to express something. And when you express it, the atmosphere will receive it. So the atmosphere is magically receptive. And with just a few more steps, your friend says to you, sit down at the table. And this beautiful table appears in front of you. You sit down on the little picnic bench on your side of the table. Your friend sits across from you. You let your hands rest on the table, just taking it all in. And your friend says, "How's it going?" And you are confused for a moment and you say, "You mean back in my life? How's it going?" And your friend goes, "Mm-hmm. How's it going?" Well, you've never really been yourself outside of your body before. Looking back from an objective position, and so it's a little confusing at first. And you say, I don't know. But the truth is, you do know. You do know. And you feel it on the inside, that there's something that is going to come out. And your friend looks at you, looks you in the eye and just nods. "Mm-hmm. How's it going?" And okay, you get it. And you say, "Okay, my partner and I, we're fighting a lot. And I'm really afraid that we're not going to make it, and it's bothering me. And I know we're always going to love each other, but I don't think it's going to last. And it hurts. But I guess I just need to let it process through and live it out and see what happens." And your friend goes, "Mm-hmm. Yeah. What else?" And you go, "Well, my grandmother died, a couple months ago, and I really, really miss her. I really miss her every day. And I feel like I'm afraid to move forward and keep living my life because she's always been the person to tell me that it's okay, that the things I'm doing are okay, and that I'm going to be okay. She's always been that for me, and so I miss her." And your friend says, "Yeah." And your friend says, "Listen, I want you to get used to this. Get used to having a neutral space, a non-judgmental space, where you can feel comfortable putting your truth out on the table. Just give it and put it down and let somebody witness it. Get used to doing this more often, because I'm going to come and look for you more often, and we're going to spend more time right here at this table. And we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure things out. So, get used to that. Get used to what this space means. It means that when you bring your truth forward, the space around you absorbs it, and it becomes something that's independent, but not fully independent from you. It becomes a part of the greater space that we all live in, and it has the power to evolve. Get used to that. Also, get used to sitting in this seat too, because you're going to be around people who need to put their truth on the table. And you're going to be there to create that space for them where it's safe and timeless, welcoming, and dynamic at the same time. They will tell their truth just like you have, and something will change. And that's it. That's the table. Get used to it and come back. See you next time.